Good. What? Yep. We are good to go. Okay, we're good to go then. Hey everyone, I am Mateo from TFH, the company building tools for world. Today's workshop is going to be about, we titled this way, A World of Human Possibilities, because I'm going to explain to you about a few different products that we released and that we're excited for you to test and build up on it. So I'm going to start just by setting the stage and where we are as a company right now and what are we looking for probably. And then I'll go through the SDKs that we have and then the hackathon tracks, okay? So the way I see this, and I've been seeing this whole ecosystem of like technology in general for the last year is that everyone thought we wanted to prove that someone was a human in the internet, and what we actually wanted to know is that is a human behind this internet interaction, and that's why we built one of the three SDKs I'm going to show you today. It's called AgentKit, and that was because basically all the internet has been like swamped by bots. Like 45-50% of the internet traffic right now are bots. Okay, so AI is everywhere. We all know that. Maybe some don't. And we are trying to protect or help humans interact in the internet with other humans, or at least know that something is interacting in the internet on behalf of that human, without revealing any information about this person or human. But this is a very funny chart that I really like to use when I show these things. Like the task complexity and time it takes for a human is not compared to what the AI does. So where we are right now, we just entered the phase 3 of the project. If you read our white paper, we've already said this a million times maybe. But we got to this stage where World ID is so good that enterprises can use it reliably, and they are starting to use it. And we got to the stage where we are known enough around the world, good or bad, whatever you want, that everyone knows what this is, or maybe a lot of people know what this is, at least a few millions of people. And as the plan goes, we are intending to make all the humans in the earth know what we are and try to join the network. And be the biggest financial human network in the world. So yeah, and this gives us like 3 different points, right? Like enterprises know us, people know us, and of course, if yes to know us, agents also know what we are. As I told you, a few million people know about us. There are 38 million total users in World App, 18 million verified humans around the world, and roughly 7.5 million active users inside World App right now. So this is a huge expansion, huge growth for the project, and for the projects that are using our technology. Maybe you don't know, but there is one of the SDKs that we use, that we released. It's called the MiniKit SDK that lets you build mini apps. Basically, third-party websites inside World App, and these third-party apps leverage our distribution, as you can see these. And it's been incredibly successful. I'm not going to talk about mini apps and MiniKit right now because we're going to focus on other things, but I'll encourage you to check that. If you want, you can go to the docs or to the miniapps.world and check all the distribution that mini apps have. So talking about the first category of enterprises, some of category leaders are starting to build on top of World. We announced this in April this year, but Tinder is using World ID to prove that there's a human behind this account. DocuSign is also using this. Zoom is doing a very, very interesting use case on Zoom meetings, proving that someone is a real human on the other side of the camera. Okta, Vercel, Van Eck, like many big companies and enterprises are using this, and that got us to the point like, okay, we're good. We need to go to phase 3 and expand this to all the enterprises that we can get, and to make this product as robust as we can do. So I'm going to start talking about the star product called World ID. Mostly it's used by installing the ID Kit SDK for devs. Then I'm going to start talking about it in a few. So World ID just lets you prove that you're a unique human without revealing who you are or anything about you, because we don't hold any information about you. Quick side note, the verification flow is quite simple for a human. If you don't know what that is, you can find us in the first floor, and we can chat about how that works with the orb and that stuff. But it basically gets you a unique proof of one per human without revealing any information with CK technology. And you can use that ID in every app that integrates our SDK. And you can have like 3 different credentials. If you don't want to go through the orb and do that whole process, there's a not so reliable credential called, we call it passport credential, where you can do passport verification. Of course, all of this use the same principle. CK proving that you are a unique something for someone, right? The orb proves that you're a unique human. The passport proves that you're a human, at least for someone, that you're a human. It does not prove that you're unique, because, I have 2 passports, so that removes the uniqueness part of it. And the face auth is the lowest reliable or the least reliable one. So basically, it uses Face ID from our phones to check that image at the same moment that you're doing it. Of course, that's not so reliable as the orb, because the orb is a very interesting device. It's a super cool camera that takes a picture of your iris in a very detailed way. This Face ID takes a picture of your face. It's not as precise as the orb. And integrating ID Kit is kind of simple. You just need to create an app in our dev portal. You need to retrieve the proof from the World ID and then verify it either on-chain or in cloud. If you don't want to use on-chain stuff, it's completely fine. We have a whole setup for that. I skipped this part, but IDKit supports many different programming languages and frameworks. Mostly all of them. And if you are programming in something that we are not supporting, please reach out to me and I'll make sure that our team works on that. And then, yes, this thing. Sorry, I'm going to... OCD was killing me. So I'm going to talk about this cool new SDK that we have called AgentKit. So basically, agents are exploring traffic, as I told you. This is a very cool graph what we are using since April this year. So this is the traffic driven by agents since last year. It grew a lot. And basically, how we frame this and the question we ask is, okay, a wallet cannot tell if there's a real human behind this interaction. Okay, AgentKit is built for that. So basically, AgentKit has 3 different things that we already know and have with agents. They have a wallet. Agents have a wallet, and it uses X402 to interact with them. AgentKit adds World ID to this agent's wallet and signs this agent in this agent book or registry for agents that maps humans with agents. Okay, so me as a human, I can have multiple agents that report to me or that use my World ID. Okay, and there are 3 core capabilities that these agents can use using AgentKit. The first is act for a human, so operate on behalf of me. Ask stuff for a human with human in the loop. So basically, I use the same use case every time I explain this, but imagine you're building a perps trading app, and you don't want your agent to trade more than $1,000 without your authorization. you can make your agent ask you and prove that prove that I'm acting on behalf of this agent to execute this trade. And you can also do agentic e-commerce or commerce with Shopify integration that we have, making your agent transact in different websites that integrate Shopify, of course. How this works on the side of a website, so this is how an agent and a human interact, and this is how you as developers create stuff for agents to use. So basically, an agent wants to... Yeah, that was kind of small. Sorry for that. But so basically, an agent client requests something to this website using AgentKit. The server replies to this agent and a 402 with this challenge. The agent signs this challenge with its wallet that you gave him, or it. Sorry, not him. And the server then verifies the signature, looks for the human in the agent book. Okay, and everyone's happy because this agent is being backed by a human. Okay, any questions on that? I mean, we can do like back and forth if you want. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's literally. Oh no, that's like 2 slides ahead. But super fast response. I mean, every agent is tied to the same human. So if you are a human having like 100 million agents, this website can like rate limit you because they know this 5,000 or million agents are like backed by you. But let me do this. So I think it'll be better if I just finish this and then we go back to questions. So we'll keep on that one. But I thank you. Sorry for that. Go back and forth. I'll go for questions right after the presentation. I mean, it's just about to end. So there are like 3 different access modes that we created for AgentKit. The one is free access to stuff in websites. It's kind of straightforward. So if your agent is backed by a human, this agent never pays for anything or sometime. Then you can access a free trial as an agent. And the third one is giving a discount or X amount of discounts to human-backed agents. You can see all the integrations that we already have with AgentKit in toolrouter.world. We did an integration with Access Search, Browserbase, Manus Research, etc. Interesting to see what's out there right now. And you can also integrate that MTP into your agent and like access all that stuff. So the unit of trust is the human, not the wallet. That was my initial response. So like I can run 5 agents, then have them share my fee trials and share my rate limits. So it's spinning more agents gives me nothing because it's tied to me. That's the whole like anti-abuse model that we think we thought on AgentKit. And the third SDK that we have, and this is very, very new, I think this is like maybe an internal beta for ProofKit. So ProofKit is an open source Rust-like DSL to write zero-knowledge circuits with Noir. And so basically Noir compiles all the math for your circuits and let you prove stuff with very simple interactions. So basically so what ProofKit does is it compiles this Noir R1C standard circuits. It proves it with weird proofs on the client side, so in the phone, and it's also post-quantum secure. I am like not so fan to use that word, but I think we can use it. So basically, how this works is that you write your Noir circuit, or you can use an existing one that's open source, like I don't know, CK Passport or CK TLS or CK Mail, whatever. You can use your own logic. You can prove this client side or browser or wherever you want, and then you can verify anywhere this proof is secure and right, probabilistically true. This is a very interesting new thing that we just released, and I mean, this is going to probably be the thing that will be used by World ID in the future to prove many different attestations. So I'll kind of encourage you to try this. Maybe not this hackathon, but later. It's a very cool resource to do ZK proving on client side. So just to kind of like finish this stuff, I just going to give you like a few case studies I think are interesting for you to motivate yourselves with this. The first one is the Shopify integration that we have with AgentKit. We are out of hats right now, but yeah, on the previous hackathon, we had a lot of hats for people that prove that their agents were backed by humans and they can make their agents purchase this World ID unique human hat. So it's kind of very simple to do this. Literally, you can ask your agent to do all this for 3 different slash commands, installing the agent kit, proving that, and then tell the agent, the external agent, of course, to buy the product, and that'll be completely out of from the agent, not from you. I think you can still do it and get the denial for the hat if you want to prove it. Then this is a mini app. Of course, it's using World ID and using mini apps as a distribution method. They also have a website where you can check the numbers that they have. It's called credit.cash. So basically, these guys are giving under collateralized anonymous credit to anyone who is a verified human. So kind of like get free money because you're a human. And if you repay your loan, you're increasing your credit score. And when your credit score increases, you can get more and more money. I mean, this starts with $2, but they're getting a lot of users. Last time I checked, they had like 1 million users, 1.2 million loans issued, and like kind of like 2.3 cumulative $1 million in repaid loans. So it's super interesting use case that people used and are using, not just like. It started in Argentina, then they expanded to Malaysia, Thailand, etc. So using World ID to prove that you're a unique human. If you repay your loan, you increase your credit score, but if you don't repay your loan, you're out because you cannot have a second World ID, right? The third one is Morpho. I mean, I think everyone here knows Morpho, maybe? Kind of? Yeah, okay, great. Okay, so Morpho is a place where you can offer and you can lend or borrow money, basically. And we have this integration with Morpho where unique humans have increased yield. So again, the primitive of a unique human can have a unique benefit. Okay, this for Morpho, it's more yield and getting USDC. And Morpho got 465,000 users in the first few months of implementing this interaction, and at last time I checked again, they had 91K weekly active users using this. Of course, this was just for the first $1,000 users deposited. But again, the primitive of getting something in exchange of being a unique human in the age of like AI and the rage of AI, maybe. And the last one is Tinder, of course. Tinder is using in the US and in Japan World ID to give unique humans a unique badge. And if you do it in Tinder, you get 5 boosts. That I don't know what boosts are, but I think it's like a pro feature that you get more matches. So very interesting that Tinder is using this to prove that someone's a human on the other side, and that's that same human that verified. So yeah, another use case for this. So the last slide is go and build. There are 4 different tracks. AgentKit is the one with 7.5K for human-backed agent uses. What we want here is new use cases, not the same things I told you, like browser-based integrations or that stuff, build cool stuff, and integrate that with AgentKit so that unique humans can delegate their world ID to agents and do cool stuff. Track B is world ID use cases. Track C is for continuity of projects, so projects that are integrating world ID, but this project is already been created before. And the last track is ProofKit. Of course, you can use MiniKit SDK to distribute your app, because the most single important thing here for us is that the projects continue after this hackathon. We like projects that don't die after a weekend, and we would love to support these projects after this weekend. So even if you don't win our track and you think your project is interesting for us, please keep in touch with us. I would love to keep on talking with you and help you distribute your project. This is all the resources that I listed in the ETHGlobal website. Of course, you can take a picture of it. Of course, you can also go to the ETHGlobal website and get those links. And if you're lazy that you don't want to do that, I'll just keep this for a second so that everyone can take a picture of it. There we go. If you don't want to do that, you can just scan the QR code for the docs. That's it for me, and I have time for questions. So, yeah, I think you were first, right? I think you can do this, right? Let me see. 1, 2. Whoa. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, there we go.
I remember chatting with someone during ETHConf about like the privacy concerns of World, and they reassured me that this sort of identification only becomes a problem when multiple instances of the uses of like a certain record of identity can be cross-referenced. So like seeing that this same address was at this, purchased this item, and then went to this place at this time. Like eventually, this allows these identifications to be.
Oh, so like crossing all those.
Eventually, that allows us to these anonymous IDs to be
attached
to a person, right? And I was reassured that World, the way it works is that each instance of the use of its ID is completely like independent from the others.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if then there's a system where we can see that, or websites can see that various agents correspond to the same person, how then does that not? How does that avoid the same problem?
For this, I mean, imagine I have a website and I have 5,000 agents coming to me. Okay, all those 5,000 agents are coming from the same person. I can know that, but a secondary website cannot do that because information is not shared between websites, between any client.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Okay.
So it's like a instance by website.
Yeah.
So you can verify if this is a real person, but can you verify who this is?
No. So it's
zero knowledge.
There's actually no information on our site to verify who this person is. Like during the verification process, all the images taken from the orb are sent to your phone as a backup proof, and then deleted from the orb.
So
if you don't trust me,
right?
You can the whole repo is open source. So if you can go to WorldCoin's repository and check the orb firmware. You can check the Open Iris repository. So everything's open source. If you don't trust me, of course you can verify it. That will encourage you to do that, of course. But yeah, we don't have any information about the user right now.
But how do you know that I'm not like using myself to verify like 10 different accounts?
Because your iris biometrics are unique for you. So if you go and try to verify yourself again in the orb will say, hey, you already exist for my database.
But you said you don't save the image.
We don't save the image, but we have a hash. We call iris hash, basically. That's the hash that from the proof that you did the verification. So if you go and try to verify again, that hash will probably match, because you have your same iris, will probably match the previous one and say, hey, you already exist here. And if you change your iris, that is almost impossible, I think.
I don't know right now. Contact lenses in the future.
Contact lenses are also detected by the orb.
But like the colored one,
Of course, true.
of course.
Yeah, they. I mean, not by the org, but the AI
device.
models that are running to get that CK hash from the iris. So yeah,
Cool. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. We have like 5 more minutes, I think.
So in the Noir circuits, I saw it said post-quantum. Can you elaborate a bit more on that? I know that that's a taboo. The quantum word is taboo in this space. But
I think that will be a long chat. We could go and chat downstairs with the team because it's going to be a fun one. Oh, we're out of time? Okay, we can chat that downstairs on the booth. That'll be a fun one, yeah. And I think we're out of time, but I can stay here or go outside and respond to any question. Yeah, I'm going to be at the booth and the whole weekend.